Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is Wednesday night. I've got a really bad echo in my ear right now. It is Wednesday night, June 18th, 2014. I am frantically trying to get something done productive. The week and a half prior to E3, we had like these really insane storms come through. Night after night, hail, tornado warnings. It's just been nuts. Then I took off during E3, nothing too much, got back, nothing too bad, couple of showers, and then I guess last night and tonight, maybe the night before, Monday night, kind of having a hard time remembering, but I know the last 2 nights, pretty bad weather again. Storm just passed. There is another one that looks worse than the one that just passed right on its wake. I probably got like an hour and a half or so if things go well, so gonna try to get this stuff done now. The video I did yesterday here on the pool table, I mentioned to you, hey, if you've got a keen eye, you might be able to pick up on my latest custom painted Skylander. This is one I started before E3, got to finish up, I think over the weekend when we had a bad storm and I was afraid I think the power did go out, and that kind of put a damper on me finishing that. But it is done, and it is this lady right here. This is Roller Brawl. This is the standard figure. Got her way back in the day at launch. I have not gotten to upgrade her yet, but what I do know, box stock, she is an absolute beast. I've had great success with her both in story mode and PvP against my nephew, and she was somebody that I definitely wanted to have a second figure to go ahead, not only just to showcase the second path to you, but also for myself, just to kind of get to check out. Plus, I got to thinking about it. The thing is, I would have had her second figure long ago. I just honestly could not find her anywhere. Finally, I forced myself to go into a Walmart a week or two prior to E3, and luckily they still had her. She was covered in acres of dust just sitting back there, so I kind of picked her up, freed her from her misery. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I can't say that this custom figure came out quite like I wanted it to. It may be something that I tweak. Nonetheless, if you didn't know from her background story here, just looking at her figure, she's a roller derby girl. Basically, there used to be a, yeah, can't think of the network name. Seems like it was after TNN and before Spike. I can't think of what that network name was, but basically it was that channel, and they had like the roller derby girls shows, kind of like before reality TV made it really big, but they'd kind of televise it and some other things. So my thoughts were, hey, you know, she's a roller derby chick, she's got a great backstory, you know, took down Kaos and everything. Why not go ahead and make her Heartbreaker? That's kind of like twofold. Like I said, I shouldn't have said she took down Kaos. I was starstruck, but basically Kaos fell in love with her, thought she was drop dead gorgeous, and then of course her brothers got in the way. Kaos, you know, had them hauled off. Nonetheless, I mean, she stole his heart essentially. So I'm thinking Heartbreaker in that regard, and then just excluding everything we know about the Kaos background story, just as a roller derby girl. They kind of sometimes have like the funky names. Skull Crusher, you know, all kinds of off-the-wall stuff. Probably depends on the city, the size of the team, and like the character of them that kind of dictates their names. Some of them are crazy, like something to do with like daisies and all flowery and girly. Others are like really sinister and evil. So I kind of thought it was like a play on words there in Heartbreaker. I may tweak her a little bit. I'm not quite sure I like how she came out. That said, I will do the reveal now. We'll kind of make this dramatic. We'll have these two come into the frame head to head, if you will. But once I showcase her, I want you to kind of let me know what you think, if you think I should redo her or not. But here they come in slow motion, going to collide in some roller derby action. It's Heartbreaker and Roller Brawl, and there's our collision. This is it. This is my Heartbreaker Roller Brawl. I don't know. I mean, I did her hair up in like a metallic purple I mixed up. I really like that. It's kind of as is. It was kind of like a dirty pink with like black in it. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you see her, you know what I'm talking about. I really like that color. I kind of wonder if I shouldn't have done like the majority of her in that same color. Then of course the hair would have looked repetitive. I definitely wouldn't want to do the hair in this red color. The issue I had really hard to find like the colors I was wanting. I'm kind of thinking I may come back in and hit her up with some pink. The problem is I can't really find pink. It's like way too stereotypical. There's either like neon pink, and if you don't buy that, you get like 60% glitter, 40% paint. I don't want that much glitter. If there was like 20, just kind of like a metallic type look of a pink, I would have been all over that and would have picked it up already. The problem is I can't really find the color that I am wanting. And again, I don't want like a straight up pink either. That's not really the look I'm going for. But basically recolored all the black and then the purple. I really liked that color of purple. I'd left it for a long time and then I thought, that kind of looks weird. Like right here, on the glove, I had it being, this red color, and then right there I left the factory purple. It just didn't look right. Even though I love that coloring, I couldn't quite picture that, It looks really good with the black and the purple is the problem. The silver, I kind of came in, I'd left it black for the longest time, thinking you couldn't really improve upon that. And I thought, well, it's Heartbreaker, you want to do a recolor. I don't know. I mean, this is it. That's what she looks like. It doesn't look bad. It's just not quite what I was hoping for. I mean, I think I'm definitely going to like her upgrade paths. I love her box stock, and that's usually bodes well for the upgrades, but I don't know, she just didn't quite turn out like I wanted her to, and I think a lot of it is just the coloring. I didn't really have the color that I wanted. I tried to make do with something. You can't even tell, but the helmet, I kind of went in, it's like a one-off blend once again. I sort of mixed like 3 reds together with the metallic, trying to like brighten it up a little bit. I don't know, I mean, she does look like someone that would be called Heartbreaker. It's just the factory figure of hers looks really good, again, with the black and the purple. I don't like the pink, on like the blade inserts. I really like it on the pants and the gloves, but it was one of those deals I couldn't quite like figure it out. I mean, I was like picturing her having like some purple bodysuit on and then like just the big black gloves, I guess. Yet then, the hands were showing. I couldn't really make sense of what they were doing there. And so that's kind of in part why you saw me do the full-on recolor. But she has been fully repainted, again, minus the face. I did touch up her eye a little bit. The hair, I think, looks really cool. And then it looks so good on the hair, I kind of thought, man, I wonder if I shouldn't have like done more of her in that color. But nonetheless, I mean, the hair and the skin color, I kind of had that picked out. I wanted like the pinkish red, and it just cannot find the paint color that I wanted. But here they are side by side. Nonetheless, I mean, she doesn't look horrible. It's just not quite. I think I had really high hopes for this one, and it didn't quite live up to my lofty expectations, per se. But nonetheless, I mean, when I take these two chicks down their upgrade pass, I'll easily be able to remember, which one's down which pass, so that's a perk. But let me know what you think of Heartbreaker Roller Brawl. Again, she's a really cool character, in my opinion. I may actually tweak her. I'll kind of wait and see what some of you say. Maybe everyone else loves her, and I'm just being too critical. I don't know. But I may actually come back in if I ever find the paint that I want and kind of tweak her up and kind of see if we can't maybe make like Heartbreaker version 2.0. But I am happy with the name. I'm happy with my idea. It's just it didn't quite live up to the color schematic I wanted to. That said, I've got one coming up right after this actually that I think should turn out pretty well. So it is kind of geared up for my nephew. We'll have to see. There's kind of like an unveiling with it. I've never done a repaint in this manner. So stay tuned for that. But again, in the comments section below, let me know what you think of Heartbreaker Roller Brawl. I'll try to get some pictures of her and all my other custom paints up there. Just kind of as a look-in. I still haven't found the pearlescent paint. I actually haven't had time to look for it. But I plan to try that. This is that same purple that I kind of used on her hair, and I'm kind of wondering what that would have looked like for Heartbreaker. It just, then I kind of would have lost like the pink, fleshy blood color I kind of wanted for Heartbreaker, but that kind of gives you an idea. This is like my trio of undead ladies here. Mystic Hex, Heartbreaker Roller Brawl, and then Standard Roller Brawl here. So let me know what you think. And again, if you did wonder, I can't remember if I touched base, but I did actually My nephew thought it'd be cool if I painted the base of Light Core Hex there. It looks really, really good. It reads in the game just fine, zero issues whatsoever, lights up just as good. But Roller Brawl as delivered from the factory, and then of course my custom Heartbreaker Roller Brawl. So let me know what you think of her. Again, I may leave her as is, I may tweak her. You might see like a version 2.0 video here shortly. So we'll see what happens. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. If you take that link at the top of the video description box, in this case you will be taken to my post dedicated to my custom repainted Skylanders, if you will. You can see the entire archive there. I'll get the pictures of them up shortly. I'll try to always update with a group shot of everyone, as long as that's like feasibly possible anyway. But for better or worse, this is Heartbreaker Roller Brawl. Let me know what you think. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back for a special unveiling of yet another custom painted Skylander.